we just have to turn it around, and that was basically what we were talking about. And we just have to turn this around.
What do you think the issue is? What's the core of this issue?
That's what we're figuring out, and we're going to get back to work when we get back to Chapel Hill, and we're going to we have to put our hard hat on and just understand that these teams that we play are coming out to beat us, and they're not just going to lay down just because we're in North Carolina, and so we just have to come out and fight from the beginning.
Is there a difference in the way you guys have been playing these past 3 losses than what happened when you guys ripped off 8 wins in 10 games, or have these issues been there?
I wouldn't say either or. Each game we treat as a whole brand new game, and we do a very good job of, even if we win, we look past that game and focus on our next opponent. Even if we lose, we look past that game and focus on our next opponent. And yeah, we learn on what we can do better and what we did good, but we're good at focusing on who we have next.
Sounds like Armando was one of the main guys who spoke in there. What was his message to the team that you can tell us?
Yeah, he's a big leader and a big voice on this team just because he's been here at North Carolina for 4 years. He's a senior, and he's seen the highs and he's seen the lows, so he's a good voice, and he was just telling us that we just have to come in and work hard, and we're the only ones that can get ourselves out of this.
You guys talked about how good of a practice you had this week. What about that is like not translating over into games sometimes?
Yeah, we had a great practice. We had a couple great practices leading up to this game. We were all confident and had a smile on our faces, ready to play this game. So it definitely does hurt, and it's a little upsetting to see the result that we had, especially in the first half, coming up very slow. Yeah, it's definitely disappointing to see what we came out with, especially after our first couple of days. But I mean, we're here, and we have to keep on fighting and do our best.
On the court, what do you think some of the core issues that you really need to improve at, if you were to take a step back and kind of examine it?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to go back in, probably watch the game and break it down, and then just see what I can do better, and then see how I can help the team.
Not just you, but the team. What do you think the team needs to do better? Like, what are some of the core issues on the court? Is there anything that stands out to you?
Nothing that stands out to me in particular. I mean, this is we just have to get back. Yeah, we just have to get back to Carolina basketball, and that's rebound, run, and just do things that made North Carolina successful for so many years. I feel like we've gone away from that just a little bit, but I feel like we go back to rebounding and running and just doing what North Carolina does, and we'll get back to the production that North Carolina
has. Hubert, coaches and pitches like
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Basketball.
Yeah, we're talking about that before the game, and about rebounding and running, because we've been lacking in the fast break point department recently, and so that's a big thing for us, is that we have to get back to doing that, because that really leads to a lot of wins and how North Carolina is established being themselves.
How's the knees?
They're doing good. They're doing good. Just icing it, just getting ready for practice and getting ready for the next game.
Was tomorrow always a scheduled off day? Or was that after the talk you guys had?
Nah, tomorrow's a scheduled off day, because I mean we've gone from Pitt all the way to now, so yeah, it's a scheduled off day.
How would you describe the locker room? I mean, you guys had some losses like this last year, but actually worse point-wise, losses like this last year. Does this compare to anything?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely compares, but brand new team and brand new season, so we can't dwell on what we did last year. But funny you said that, because I was definitely thinking about that when we were in the locker room after the loss. I remember this point last year, it was around the same time we lost to Wake Forest here, and we decided to turn it around, and we did turn it around, and we went on a great stretch at the end of the year, and the ACC, and the tournament, and the March Madness. So that's what we need to do, and we just need to self-reflect. And, we need to self-reflect not only on ourselves, but as a team, and just get it back going.